In this week's episode, a wave of Cybercabs has appeared at Giga Texas, the largest number ever spotted so far. The count has been rising steadily throughout April as Tesla's mass production phase officially begins to accelerate. As we all know, the Cybercab is a radically different vehicle, built in a way unlike anything Tesla has done before. It's also the only model that completely breaks away from the company's traditional drivetrain approach. Meanwhile, Elon Musk has hinted that the upcoming V15 self-driving system could surpass human-level safety, even in highly complex driving scenarios, and operate fully unsupervised. However, the Tesla CEO also revealed a more sobering reality about the progress of full self-driving development. On top of that, new details have emerged about the number of Model S and Model X units still sitting in inventory, just ahead of their expected phase-out. Back in March, reports confirmed that 36 Cybercabs were operating in test fleets across different locations. Now, that number has nearly doubled. Around 64 new Cybercabs have been spotted outside Giga Texas, parked in two separate groups in an outward-facing lot. One group of 28 and another of 36 vehicles. The images were shared by observer Joe Tetmeyer, who claims this is the largest Cybercab sighting to date. It strongly suggests the factory is now moving beyond early prototype testing and stepping into true large-scale production. That said, these Cybercabs do appear to have some unusual details. They're expected to be shipped out to testing sites or early Robotaxi rollout zones across the country. But one of the first things people noticed in this latest sighting is the clearly visible steering wheels in most of the vehicles. This immediately raised questions because, as we all know, Elon Musk has repeatedly promised that the Cybercab would have no steering wheel, no pedals, no traditional controls at all. So what's actually happening here? We've seen a few earlier Cybercab units without steering wheels, and those are believed to represent the final production intent. So the presence of steering wheels in these newer units isn't entirely surprising when you consider they're still being validated for real-world road testing. In most regions, regulators require a safety driver and the ability to take manual control. A vehicle without a steering wheel simply wouldn't be permitted for open road testing at this stage. So most likely, these temporary steering wheels will be removed once the Cybercab is fully cleared for unsupervised autonomous operation. That said, in a worst-case scenario, Tesla does have a backup option. In an interview with Bloomberg, Tesla chair Robin Denholm revealed a practical fallback. If regulatory approval becomes too difficult, Tesla could equip the Cybercab with a steering wheel and pedals and sell it at scale, effectively setting aside the original no controls vision. There's another detail that's arguably even more interesting. Why do these Cybercabs have different front and rear wheels? Is this a new design direction? It's easy to notice. The wheels are clearly not the same. The front wheels are smaller with simple black steel rims, while the rear wheels are larger, featuring a more aerodynamic design with silver covers. They also appear to be missing the familiar wheel caps seen in earlier versions. The Cybercab is expected to break from Tesla's usual layout by adopting a front-wheel drive FWD system instead of rear-wheel drive RWD or all-wheel drive. FWD is simpler than both. It uses fewer components, is easier to manufacture, reduces overall weight, and fits perfectly with a target production cost under $30,000. With this setup, placing the electric motor at the front frees up additional space in the rear and under the floor. Since it's a two-seater, FWD allows for a more spacious cabin, a larger trunk, and a completely flat floor, making entry, exit, and luggage handling much easier. On top of that, FWD typically provides better traction and stability in poor weather conditions like rain, snow, or slippery roads, since the weight of the motor sits directly over the driven wheels. Tesla hasn't officially confirmed this configuration yet, but it does align closely with the vehicle's overall design philosophy and efficiency goals. Finally, some of the new images may appear to show white seats inside the Cybercab,
but Tetmeier clarified that this is simply glare from strong sunlight reflecting off black vinyl surfaces. In reality, the Cybercab is expected to stick with an all-black interior, mainly for easier cleaning and long-term maintenance. As the Cybercab officially transitions into mass production, all attention is now shifting toward the progress of Tesla's FSD software. Recently, version 14.3, featuring a completely rewritten AI compiler, has been described as the final major component needed to prepare the system for unsupervised driving. At the same time, Elon Musk has made a controversial claim about the upcoming V15 release. One Tesla owner reported driving 600 miles using 14.3 and said the system reacts faster than a human driver. In one situation, it reportedly helped avoid a crash in an almost unbelievable moment when a large truck suddenly cut into his lane. Full self-driving supervised version 14.3 marks a significant step forward in Tesla's autonomous driving journey. This update, delivered through software build 2026.2.9.6, was initially rolled out to vehicles equipped with HW4 hardware. This is not just a minor improvement. Version 14.3 introduces deep system-level upgrades that allow the car to respond faster, drive more smoothly, and handle real-world situations with greater confidence. All of this is aimed at the long-term goal of fully unsupervised robotaxi operation. The most notable highlight of version 14.3 is a reported 20% improvement in response time. Tesla has completely rewritten the AI compiler and runtime using a multi-level intermediate representation framework. As a result, the system can process camera data significantly faster, enabling split-second driving decisions. According to some Tesla owners, the improvement even feels greater than 20%. Beyond safety gains, it also makes the driving experience noticeably more natural. Acceleration and braking are smoother. There is less jerkiness, reduced phantom braking, and fewer unnecessary lane biases. Many users who have tested it over hundreds of miles report that the car feels quicker and more intuitive in unexpected situations, such as when a truck suddenly cuts into the lane or when obstacles appear ahead without warning. One practical and immediately noticeable improvement is parking. The system is now more decisive when selecting spots and maneuvering into them. It chooses spaces faster, executes movements more smoothly, and even displays a P icon on the map to indicate predicted parking behavior. Many users describe parking as nearly flawless, with no more hesitation or awkward back-and-forth adjustments when other vehicles are nearby. On highways, lane changes also feel more confident. Mild tailgating is reduced, and following distance appears more stable and appropriate. Overall, feedback from the owner community has been strongly positive. Many users report driving hundreds of miles with zero interventions, from highways to city streets to parking lots. Some even describe version 14.3 as feeling like a professional driver, with more natural behavior and significantly fewer mistakes than previous releases. That said, Tesla continues to emphasize that this is still a supervised system, meaning drivers must remain attentive and ready to take control at any moment. From a development perspective, version 14.3 clearly reflects Tesla's broader strategy, relying on fleet learning and leveraging millions of real-world driving miles collected across its global vehicle network. Instead of only fixing surface-level issues, the company is refining the core architecture itself, aiming to accelerate model training and enable faster future updates. Elon Musk and the AI team have referred to this as the final major step before transitioning to V15, and Musk has already made bold claims about what comes next. Posting on X, he stated that V15 will far exceed human-level safety, even in fully unsupervised and highly complex scenarios. That statement has sparked intense debate within the community, dividing opinions once again, because at its core, it echoes a familiar pattern for anyone following Tesla's self-driving roadmap. With V15, Elon Musk made it clear that the system will be powered by Tesla's long-awaited large-scale AI chip architecture, featuring roughly 10 times more parameters than the smaller model currently in widespread use. This jump to V15 represents a major architectural shift. Moving to a 10 billion parameter model means the neural network can process and understand far more nuanced driving scenarios. Interestingly, NVIDIA previously introduced the Alpha Meow 1.5 system, which also uses a 10 billion parameter model, suggesting Tesla is aiming to match or surpass that benchmark. However, these expectations around V15 have triggered skepticism. The concern is that Musk has made similar claims before, around V12 in 2023 and V14 in 2025. For example, on November 20, 2023, during the V12 rollout, Musk posted on X, "Supervised FSD is vastly safer than."
Then in August last year, ahead of V14's release, Musk doubled down again. Version 14 will be better than humans for sure, but I don't know if it will be 10 times, maybe 2 times to 3 times. Version 15 has a shot at 10 times. In reality, however, V14 still requires continuous supervision, as it continues to face occasional hallucinations and inconsistent behavior. So when Musk now claims that V15 will far exceed human-level safety, it has once again sparked skepticism. Though, to be fair, this kind of optimism has always been part of his communication style. The wording itself barely changes. Far exceed human safety in 2023 becomes better than human for sure in 2025, and now returns again as far exceed human-level safety. Only the version number keeps moving forward. However, Elon Musk has also shared a more grounded and important perspective on the development of full self-driving. The Tesla CEO has stated on X that Tesla's self-driving system is already saving a significant number of lives, and the data supporting that claim is strong and consistent. That doesn't mean it's perfect, of course. Musk put it bluntly. Even when we improve safety 10 times, saving 90% of the 1 million lives lost in auto accidents every year, Tesla will still get sued for the 10% who did die. The 90% who are still alive mostly won't even know that Tesla saved them. Nonetheless, it is the right thing to do. According to Elon Musk, Tesla's self-driving technology has already saved many lives, and the data supports that claim. At the same time, he openly admits that no system is perfect. Even if FSD improves safety tenfold and prevents 90% of the roughly 1 million traffic deaths worldwide each year, Tesla would still face legal action over the remaining 10%. What's truly thought-provoking here is the strange asymmetry in public perception. Every year, human error, distraction, drunk driving, slow reaction times kills hundreds of thousands of people on the road. Meanwhile, FSD, powered by neural networks and massive real-world fleet data, is actively beginning to reduce those risks. The people whose lives are saved often don't even realize it because the crash simply never happens. It's prevented before it can occur, and they continue their day without ever knowing how close it came. On the other hand, any failure by the system, no matter how rare, receives intense media coverage, public backlash, and legal scrutiny. Musk argues that most people saved by FSD will never feel gratitude, while Tesla is still held fully accountable for the small number of cases where things go wrong. In his view, major technological shifts are often judged through an unfair lens. Looking deeper, this isn't just a technical issue, it's psychological and legal. We've normalized the risks of human driving, despite millions of crashes every year. But when machines take over, expectations suddenly jump to near perfection. Even if data shows FSD significantly reduces accident rates, isolated incidents get amplified, fueling debate around Tesla's vision-only approach and increasing pressure from regulators. Still, Musk insists that pursuing FSD is the right direction, arguing that the long-term benefits far outweigh the short-term setbacks. Millions of lives could be saved each decade, roads could become dramatically safer, and robotaxis could completely redefine how transportation works.
As we know, Tesla is also in the process of phasing out the Model S and Model X. Production lines were reportedly shut down in early April, and Musk confirmed that customer orders for both models have come to an end. Only remaining inventory units left. He later updated the remaining stock situation, stating that only a few hundred Model S and Model X remain, adding, "Order now if you want one." This effectively marks the end of an era spanning more than 14 years. The Model S, launched in 2012, revolutionized the EV industry, transforming electric cars from niche economy products into symbols of luxury, performance, and advanced technology. The Model X, with its iconic falcon wing doors, quickly became one of the most recognizable electric SUVs ever built. However, sales of both models no longer contribute meaningfully to Tesla's core growth. They remain relatively expensive, while their underlying platforms are increasingly seen as outdated in a rapidly evolving EV market. This decision clears the path for Tesla's next phase, focused heavily on robotaxis, fully autonomous vehicles, and especially Optimus, the humanoid robot. The remaining inventory mostly consists of high-performance Plaid variants scattered throughout markets, with the majority still located in the US. Recent estimates suggest that around 600 units were still available globally not long ago, and that number is declining quickly each day. The Model X, once considered one of Elon Musk's favorite vehicles, is now approaching its final chapter, with reports suggesting a formal farewell event may be planned. To wrap up this episode, Intel has officially joined the Terafab project, one of the most ambitious semiconductor initiatives in US tech history, alongside Tesla, SpaceX, and xAI. Intel made the announcement just days after Musk revealed plans for a massive chip manufacturing complex in Austin, Texas. With Intel now involved, Terafab has the potential to reshape global competition in AI and robotics. Musk described Terafab as a fully integrated semiconductor ecosystem, combining logic design, memory, and advanced packaging under one roof. The goal is simple and extremely ambitious: to produce 1 terawatt of compute capacity per year to power the growing demands of AI. This includes Optimus humanoid robots, Tesla's autonomous vehicles, SpaceX data infrastructure, and even future satellite and space-based computing networks. The project is estimated to cost between $20 and $25 billion and will be based in Texas, near Giga Texas. Before Intel's involvement, many assumed Tesla and its partners would build the facility independently, but this collaboration suggests a more strategic approach. Intel will contribute large-scale chip manufacturing expertise, advanced process technology, including its 18A node, and high-volume production capability. Intel's CEO even stated, "Elon has a proven track record of reimagining entire industries." This is exactly what is needed in semiconductor manufacturing today. Terafab represents a fundamental shift in how silicon systems are built. Instead of each company handling everything internally, this model brings together specialized strengths under one alliance. It also allows Musk to avoid the massive risks of building a semiconductor fab from scratch, a process that can take 3 to 5 years and tens of billions of dollars. At the same time, Intel gains a powerful long-term customer with massive and stable demand, potentially strengthening its position against competitors like TSMC and Samsung. Following the announcement, Intel stock surged, reflecting strong market optimism around its foundry business. From a broader perspective, Terafab isn't just a technology story, it's a geopolitical one. It aligns with the US CHIPS Act strategy to reduce reliance on Asia and strengthen domestic semiconductor production. For Tesla, a dedicated chip pipeline would accelerate development across FSD, robotaxis, and Optimus, all of which require enormous computational power. SpaceX would also benefit, particularly in building durable chips for space environments and Starlink infrastructure. However, challenges remain. Building a cutting-edge semiconductor facility requires massive water resources, stable energy infrastructure, and highly skilled engineering talent. Even with Intel's expertise, execution will be complex and time-consuming. Integration between multiple organizations introduces coordination risks. Still, the combination of Musk's long-term vision and Intel's manufacturing experience creates a rare partnership model, one focused on collaboration rather than isolation. That wraps up this week's episode. What are your thoughts on Tesla's robotaxi future and full self-driving technology? Is it the next revolution in transportation, or still too early to fully trust? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and see you in the next one.